Hi, we're Joel and Leah, and welcome back to our podcast, video podcast.
Vodcast. Yeah.
It's been a really fun thing to be doing.
Yeah.
I think we're about a couple of months in now.
Yeah, we love it. It's so much fun. We've been listening to feedback. If you have any other feedback that's constructive, let us know.
I thought you were going to be like, there's a comment box below. There's an envelope.
Type your little comment in the little box. I love putting little in front of things to patronise people.
Little box.
Me and Keegan do it to each other. And it's like, go upstairs, pack a little bag, and then we'll go, all right?
It's so condescending.
So condescending.
That is amazing. Put a little outfit on.
Yeah.
Pack a little bag.
Pack a little bag.
Put a little bit of makeup on. And we'll get in a little car and go.
Yeah, it's so good.
That's amazing.
But anyway, leave us a little comment. But before we get started, just to say this video has been kindly sponsored by Britbox, and we're going to talk about them in a little moment.
I always thought if I could pick to not be Greek, I'd pick Indian.
Oh, wow, if you could pick your nationality before you were born.
Yeah, so if I could pick any... Because I think Indian culture has got such strong values.
Yeah.
And when I went to that Indian wedding in September, it was honestly one of the best. I think it might have been the best wedding.
Wow.
Sorry to all the Greek weddings I've been to growing up.
Yeah.
And there's a lot, you know. Greek weddings are nuts. They invite like 400 people, 300 people. Indian weddings, they invite like 800. It's a vibe.
Mad.
It's madness.
And they're so community oriented as well.
Yeah.
Like my neighbours, where my parents live and growing up, were Indian on both sides, and both families will just come over to our house randomly and go, we cook too much food, like would you I've got like a Tupperware of curry here, and I've got this, and we made it, and like it's just so kind, and you're like, hell yeah,
that is so
because they're
nice.
great cooks as well. But it was like they're just so kind, whereas I don't think a Brit, they might do that, but I just don't feel it's as done.
I know what you mean. Like maybe a British household are more likely to like just cook enough food for what they need. But
if there was extra, then they'd save it for themselves. They wouldn't go, let me take it to my neighbour.
Yeah, that is so true.
Like, it's so
true.
Cute.
Whereas like if my family are throwing a loud barbecue, we bribe the neighbours with food.
That's a good idea.
So we'll take food around, or we'll just say, come to the barbecue. It's going to be very loud. They're going to be smashing plates, just so you know that you will hear. One time I opened the cupboard to get plates out, there was none left. My dad had smashed all the plates in the house, and I was like, you are the stereotype. Like
so
you're
good.
living up to the stereotype. But yeah,
and
bribing
are
the
they
food.
I hope they're not like Denby or something like Royal Dalton. They're like
just IKEA. But still, I mean, it's waste.
Yeah.
Like a normal person, I don't know, normal. Greeks are normal, are they? But someone ordinary would be like, that is a waste.
Yeah.
But someone Greek would be like, you had a fantastic time.
Yeah.
And it's also a symbol of like abundance, and like it's a symbol of like there's more than enough. I don't know.
It's a fun cultural thing.
Exactly.
I think it would be a shame if that died.
I know. There's something really cultural that is like that some people would find embarrassing that I will do at the wedding.
Yeah. Amazing.
It's like, it's nuts. At Greek weddings, that actually started at Cypriot weddings, do it at both. They do this thing called the money dance, and I know they do it in other cultures, but basically your family pin and people, you know, cousins and stuff, and they come and they pin money to your dress.
Amazing.
You're showered in money.
Their version of getting you a gift, or
there's no gift. I've never in my life. I've only ever really been to Greek weddings. I've been to one English wedding, and obviously that was a different experience because there's like a registry where they say like, these are things we'd like for our future home. In Greek culture and like Greek Cypriots, they do this money dance, and like if I wasn't Greek I would be like, what am I witnessing? But they shower you with money as a symbol of like abundance and like your prosperity and like good luck for your future. This is to help you start your married life together.
But what about your expensive dress? All those pin pricks on it.
Yeah, you can get these things. You get these things that you like put over, and then like people pin to it. My dress, I don't want to reveal too much, but like I will have to get something to put over it so there's space to pin.
Yeah.
But I was thinking like of my like 7 friends that are not Greek, like what are they going to think? They're just going to be
like,
we're
going to have to bring some cash.
You don't have to. I put on my wedding website, I just said like, there's no gift registry. I'll be partaking in the Greek money dance. You don't have to do it if you don't have to get involved with that. Like, fine. If you want to get me a chopping board, get me a chopping board.
And is it like strippers where you bring like $1 bills, or can I bring a 50 quid note? Or are you like,
yeah, like you
no,
can do
you want
$1 bills.
Yeah.
Do like $51 bills
yeah.
and like put it round.
So would you prefer multiple notes or one note?
Whatever, Joel, but it's so I can't even. I'm awkward talking about it, but it's a cultural thing. Culture shouldn't be awkward. It isn't awkward.
No.
To any Greek wedding I've never been to, I'm like, oh, this is the money dance now. Yeah. But I just realised with different eyes, if I was a guest at my own wedding and I was not from that culture, I would look at it and go, "This is what am I witnessing?"
Yeah. Well, I can't wait to see it.
You're gonna see it. You're gonna be like,
I'm going to partake in it as well.
Partake?
I'll be trying to slip it into your underwear and you're like, no. It's a pin it on the dress. I'm like, there you go.
He like puts it in the bra bit like a stripper. People pin it on Atch as well. They pin it on, you know what I mean? They pin, and that's it. That's the gift thing. Imagine how awkward it is going to the bank in the UK again. This is all our wedding funds.
Yeah, that's
we
so
need to
funny.
Deposit this cash. I think my parents made about 35 grand in pinned money at their wedding.
Oh my gosh. So it'll pay for your wedding basically.
So it buys the house, buys the deposit of their first home.
That's amazing.
But this is Greek. I think the best one I've ever seen, I think Harry and Marina got like 50 grand pinned on them.
Oh my goodness. What must that feel like?
I know. I was talking to Atch's parents about it, my fiance's parents, and they were like, it's a strange thing. And you're like, there's like a dance that goes with it, and there's a song that plays. And she was like, it's the most surreal feeling. People come up to you and like pin money, go, good luck for the future and stuff, and congratulations. And it's weird. And I was
then
like,
all the money will have holes in it as well.
Yeah. Atch was like, I don't know if I want to do it, Leah. I don't know if I want to do the dance. And my parents and his parents kicked off. They were like,
no.
You're doing the dance. Like, I don't know how much to say, but they were like, you're doing it.
Yeah.
So the way it is in this culture is like, we've gone to everybody's weddings and all of their kids, and we've given them money to help them start their life. And now all of those people are coming to your wedding and they're going to help you.
Yeah.
That's the kind of community feel. And
You've
it's not.
got to do it.
So we're doing the dance, but he feels a bit like, I don't want to do it. And I'm like, well, it's culture.
It's culture, baby. We got to do it. Yeah, it'll be fun. Do it.
I know.
If it helps pay for the wedding.
It helps pay the wedding. To pay backdate the you know what I mean, not back. You know what I mean.
Yeah. Pay it back.
Pay it
not
back.
Forward.
Yeah. Talking of culture and race and identity and things like that, one show we are absolutely loving is Confessions of Franny Langton. It's like period drama, crime, race, romance, and more.
Yeah,
it's
stunning.
So good. And if you're not watching it, then you guys need to get on Britbox. Use our code if you're not already on Britbox, Joel and Leah, for 50% off your first month. And check out this new show, which just came out in March, Confessions of Franny Langton. It's really, really good. Yeah.
And there's so much more on there, guys, as well. Like, Britbox is jam-packed full of great British TV series. So get on there. Yeah. One also I want to catch up on is Stonehouse, which was released just in January. Ooh. And it's a 3-part drama about a British politician who went missing on a beach in Miami.
Such a good premise.
Went into the water and like it just was left. It was his neatly folded clothes. And I believe it might even be based on a true story, although I don't know for sure. But that's the rumours I've heard. But it just sounds so cool. So good. Some of my favourite stories, I think, are the ones that are based on true stories. I know that sometimes they heighten them or they change them and they dramatize them. But when something's based on a true story, I always say to my fiance, I'm like, right, you're going to like this. It's based on a true story. And he goes, yeah, okay, I'll do it. Definitely.
It's just thrilling, isn't it?
It's thrilling. We do have an offer for you guys. So Joel and Leah, the code Joel and Leah, if you use that, you get half price for your first month. So worth it. So it's worth doing it. So worth it. The best of British TV shows. Yeah. Shows from the BBC, shows from ITV. You've even got some old bangers, if I can call them bangers. Like just Blackadder, Mr. Bean, some classics. Downton Abbey, if anyone's a fan of Downton Abbey, which I know most people are. We love it. Love the classics. Downton is my solo watching. I'm just like, just need a bit of Downton. Yeah, it's so lovely. It's incredible. Yeah. What I would give to be on a show like that. I know. I don't know how they'd cast me as a little Greek girl, but I'd love it. Yeah, I think you'd be great on it. Thanks, hon. I don't know if you'd be upstairs or downstairs. Obviously, though. I'd be like downstairs, wouldn't I? I wouldn't be upstairs. Slightly too olive. Anyway, yeah. Well, go check it out. Go check it out.
And thank you to Britbox for sponsoring this video.
To continue TV, there is a show I've been watching on BBC, and it's so good. It's Amanda Holden and Alan Carr.
Ooh.
And they buy 2 apartments in Italy for €1 each.
No.
And then they do them up. Because it's one of these things that they do in quite a few villages in Italy, where in order to get people back into the city to regenerate it, they've been selling houses and apartments for €1 each, on the proviso that you are going to spend like 30, 40, 50k on it to turn it nice.
I heard about this.
I
heard about this. Is there also something more complex about the £1 purchase that is like you will owe the land tax as well? Like there's like a big land tax that has been, I don't know if this is happening in Italy, but it's gone through generations, and then it's got to the point where the locals can't actually afford the tax that is now due on the property. So it's actually better for them to sell it for £1 or $1. And then the person that buys it owes all of the backdated.
Oh, maybe.
That's happening in Greece. There's like really wealthy people buying like up in the mountains in Greece and Cyprus. And anyway, they're spending the money. They're putting money into the system. How's the show?
I mean, it's so good because Amanda Holden and Alan Carr are hilarious.
Yeah.
Who knew that they're also best friends?
What?
And it just reminded me of me and you. And I was like, we would have such fun. Like their show is so fun. They're always going, right, cocktails. Right, should we go for a drink? Prosecco,
so
whatever,
funny.
Aperol Spritz. And then they're taking it a room at a time. So Amanda has a bedroom. Alan has a bedroom. They've got completely different styles. They get into little bits of arguments of like, oh, are you sure you want to do that? And like, it's just so good.
That is brilliant.
But they get involved and they're using like these drills to like knock these walls down and everything. And but they've also got a team of builders that help them. I was just like, it is so good. I love it.
Oh, that sounds like such a feel-good show.
Yeah,
I'd love to
it's
watch
like my
that.
comfort show at the moment.
Oh, that's
it's
so good.
Really
good. Love that.
Yeah.
I love that for you, hun. I want to watch it and then we can talk about it next time.
Yeah, defos.
Hopefully it goes on Britbox.
Yeah, I hope so.
That's a sigh, but it wasn't a Joel sigh. It's actually a good one.
Okay.
So Dad's lost loads of weight.
Has he?
He's got type 2 diabetes, so he's got that. And there's this pen called Ozempic. It's not an ad, but it's a pen that diabetic people use, and it lowers their blood sugars, but it also really reduces your appetite.
Oh, right.
So in like a couple of weeks, he's already lost 5 kilos.
Whoa.
I know. It's going really well, but it's quite funny because it's like obviously gone to his head. He's like, nobody recognises me.
That's
and
so
I'm like,
cute.
How, like, we do recognise you. It's just that you lost 5 kilos. So probably by my wedding, we'll have lost like 15 kilos.
Wow.
Which is great because
Which is what, over 30 pounds?
Yeah.
For our Americans watching.
Yeah. And like, obviously, I think about 15 years ago, he quit smoking. And as a result of quitting smoking, he just eat food. So I think every time, sorry, Dad, this is so like, every time you would have been hungry, maybe you would have had a cigarette years ago. Now you eat. And he knows that. We've said that. It's not something I wouldn't say to his face.
That's a classic thing for smokers, isn't it? When they give up, they replace it with something else. And usually it's food.
Yeah. So, he's obviously like, he's now on this jab and it's got these side effects. Yeah. Anyway, so I was Googling more about this injection that he's taking. And it turns out that like TikTok have found out about this injection, and even if you've not got diabetes, they've been buying it because it really reduces your appetite, and people lose weight really quick on it. And my dad's like struggling now to get his medication because the internet is saying they have diabetes. Like you can buy it by doing an online consultation and saying like, yeah, I've got diabetes and stuff, and you can get like an online prescription for it and you get it sent to you. There's like a shortage around Europe and like UK because he's in Cyprus at the moment, and I said go to the pharmacies there and see if they've got it, and he's like, there's still a shortage here. So it's mad. But he's lost TikTok. It's TikTok's done it. I even Googled it and I saw news articles about like like 18-year-olds find out about this diet pen that works, and the weight does drop off you fast, but it's technically medicine. So I know.
Trouble is, I don't think that would work on me because sometimes I just eat because I'm bored.
I know, but
I'm not even hungry.
No, but what's weird is he looks at food now and he's like, I can't. He's like, it's like being full.
Wow.
So like we'll do toast and he'll have a bit and he'll be like, I'm full.
Wow.
It's this feeling of fullness, or looking at food and feeling sick. Like, can't fit anything else in, but you haven't eaten.
Yeah.
So it's a strange one, but it's working.
Yeah.
I'm having to, because I do his doses for him, and every week where he gets his next dose, I'm putting a bit more in because he's getting, you know, like he'll notice
your tolerances.
Word. He'll notice his appetite going, oh, I'm getting hungry now, so I'll be like, gotta up the dose.
Yeah.
Not that we're starving him. He's doing his blood sugar test, and it's really helping, stabilize him. But it's just amazing that this exists.
Yeah.
And like he's
mad.
like losing a lot of weight. It's really, really good.
God.
I really, really hope he doesn't put it all back on, because originally he was like, I do want to lose weight, and it's really helpful that you've got this wedding. Obviously, it's helpful having the wedding, because people go, I'm losing weight for your wedding.
Yeah.
And they make that part of their like thing. They're like, I've got a date. I want to be a certain shape or this weight by that date. So it's helping him, but the pen is mad. I know. Absolutely
Just
mad.
think where we'll be in 20 years. Like medicine, they'll have invented something else like that. That's like, it's crazy.
It's absolutely nuts.
Well, good on him.
Good
well
on
done.
him. Well done, Pops. You're doing really good.
That's
if
so
you're watching.
Good.
But yeah, and then like the other day I was like, Dad, if maybe I could take the pen, and he was like, no.
No.
He's
Yeah,
like,
I'd be quite interested.
I mean, I'll text you the details. But we're just as bad as everyone else if we start taking it. We're not
cause
diabetic.
A shortage.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. So the people ordering the pens made me think of like being a bit illegal. So I just wondered if you or I have done anything illegal lately. Anything a bit, you know,
borderline.
No. Apart from me getting on an earlier train when my train ticket is like, you're allowed on the 11:30 train, and I'm there at 11:15 and I get on the 11:15 and I'm like, shoot me. And no one's on it anyway. I'm not taking up anyone else's seat. I've been doing that a bit.
That's naughty.
It is, isn't it?
But I suppose the only closest thing, I get free parking with my gym membership, but when you go into the gym you have to put in your number plate. And so the other day I wasn't going to the gym, but I did go into the gym, put my postcode, my car reg in, and then walk out again.
Oh, that's fine.
Is that fine?
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh yeah. If you got guilt for that, like, don't worry, your gym membership includes the free parking.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
Just because I didn't work out.
I've been saying it a lot. Claim it.
What does that mean?
It's because
That's our timer.
That is the first time we've recorded the podcast and the timer has gone off.
I know, we always set a timer, but we never go up to time.
What?
But
That's so funny. It really took me by surprise.
Such a camp tune.
I love that the iPhone alarms are just so like jarring, aren't they?
I hate.
You're picking one for the morning and you're going, oh no, I don't want that one to wake me up.
I don't like alarms.
You don't?
No, I want to wake up naturally.
You go by nature.
Yeah.
Well, we've got a Lumi.
Oh, yeah, one of the light up.
And it lights up gradually, and you can hear the birds tweeting.
Oh, lovely.
It's really funny.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the birds carry on. You're like, I can't make bird sounds. Can you make bird sounds? And it's so funny. Like, my dad doesn't know we've got a bird. And he's like, it's so funny. From your room, I hear all the birds. And I'm like, oh, we live on like a row of houses, not even like amongst a lot of green at all. And he's like, so many birds. I'm like, it's an alarm.
That's
he thinks
so
the
good.
nature hovers around our room. Cute.
That is cute.
Anyway, illegal, can't remember what we were saying, but illegalness. You're absolutely fine on the car park.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
You're fine.
No, I could tell you something off camera, but I won't say it on camera.
Save it for members.
Save it for members.
For any of our members, we really, really thank you, because thanks to your membership, we're able to book this lovely studio with this comfy setup, and we used the money towards booking this space because it ain't cheap.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you so much for watching another lovely video. I'm responding to the timer because every minute we go over, we are being charged.
Yes, we need to.
So we need to dip out of here. We've got a very exciting event to go to.
Yeah.
Haven't we?
Yeah, we do.
No, I need to
going to a book launch. We need to beautify. We need to get to the hotel. I need to iron.
I need to wash my hair.
Yeah. Oh, endless. Well, thank you so much for watching, guys. And yeah, become a member if you'd like extra content.
And don't forget, our code for Britbox for 50% off is Joel and Leah. The links will be in the description box below. Thank you so much for Britbox for working with us on another video. Yeah. We love you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.